thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for being on time. You see, today we're going to have on the stage very successful entrepreneurs. And one of the habits that these successful entrepreneurs have always is being on time. And for this, I want all of you to give yourself a big round of applause. Okay, now let's do the big round of applause with some music. Give yourself a big round of applause. Very good. And soon we're going to be playing You Can Get It If You Really Want, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Right? Okay, now, because you're here, I have a secret for you. So all of you leaning, I got a big secret. You know what's the secret? That all of you that are here, yes? Today, this morning, the special guest that we have, he will speak this morning, just right after me. Right? So he's the founder of Simi Sarai, and he will be with us this morning. So how it's going to be, he's going to speak, and after we're going to have a Q&A, so question and answer. So just to give you an idea, just imagine last time that someone that had 1 million clients per day answer your personal question about your business. Is that cool? Yes or yes? Raise your hand. Very nice, eh? Okay. Now, before I start, I have all of you to give a round of applause to the person that actually organized this event. The person that put all the effort and all the energy. He flew all over from Turkey just to be with you guys and just to share your knowledge. Just to tell you a little bit about himself, he will be speaking as well today in the morning, right? And he is the CEO of Happy Center Supermarkets. It's a chain of supermarket with 136 stores. Also, they export to more than 40 countries, different products, and is one of the major online distributors in Turkey, right? So he also, just to give you an idea, he has 5 million clients per month, so around 60 million per year, right? So combined, just to give you an idea, in this morning, the expert that will answer your question has more than 420 million clients per year. Is that cool? I think it's amazing. So Jabu Salton, the organizer of this event, is with us here this morning. He's in this corner. So all of you give a big applause to the amazing Jabu Salton! Jabu Salton! His generosity and give back is something that is amazing. And when I met Jaus, all his goal was also, Harry, I want to share my message with people. I want to help them out. You see, before any successful story that you can ever find, there is a successful and very interesting story behind. You see, I met a lot of successful people again and again and again, and wow, you have this success, you have the other success. But when you look back, the stories behind the success are fascinating. These stories is what actually inspire you to take action and make you think that these dreams that and the goals that he has can be also possible for you. Right? Okay, so once again, thank all of you for coming here. Now, a little bit about myself. I came here to London 12 years ago. And I was excited. I was in Spain. I was excited. I want to go to London. And then when I arrived here, I just find out that people here speak English. You know? I speak Spanish. And when I arrived here, I said, wow, everyone speaks English here. So I have to find a job. And my first job, I said, you know what? I'm going to work as a waiter. Okay? And like this is easy. Anybody can do it. Then I had to look for a job and look for a job and look for a job and look and look and look. And there is 1,000 CVs. I remember to walk up and down. If you were me, you were waking up 7 a.m., go to Tottenham Court Road. Back then, it used to be a lot of IT shops there, and give away a lot of CVs, and come back at 5 o'clock. And at 5 o'clock, check online if you have some application. So, and that was my day. 2 months down the line, I'm down 5,000 pounds. I don't have any job. And then I saw a big sign there in Marbellage. There is a McDonald's there in Marbellage, and it said, "We are hiring." Do you remember I went to my house? I went to my house and I said, "Harry, this is your day." He said, "No, come on, it's just sleeping burgers. They take anybody. This is your day." I went there, and something amazing happened that day that changed my life, and probably yours. They took me down on this job. You see, after I have a huge debt, and after the only thing that I have left is to face my mom, and my mom told me, I graduated chemical engineer. I'm an engineer, right? And my mom told me, don't go to UK. There you're gonna work as a waiter. You're not gonna make it, and you will ask me even money to come back. Well, I was exactly hearing my mom's voice, and I remember I was sitting, almost crying, in close to Tottenham Road, at Marbellage. But you know, in life, in these moments when you're really, really down, something happens that turns all the situation around. You find strength, you find the will to do things. And somehow I stop crying, I stand up, and actually it's very close to here. I turn right, Tottenham Court Road. Here, in this direction, Euston Station, and this station, Euston Station, very close to here. I mean, there is a lot of cafes, a lot of things, and it was a Pub Britannia that they were hiring there. And there was my first job. Yeah, this pub doesn't exist anymore. Look how happy I was. You know, I was making £5.75 per hour, but I was extremely happy because you know what? I'm gonna tell my mom that she was wrong, you know, that I can make it. And I was here proud of my 575. However, things start to become a little bit more interesting when I start to do the math after my first salary. You see, if I have a debt of £5,000 and I'm making 575 per hour, there is no way that I can pay this debt back. So what you do? I do what my parents told me. Said, if you need more money, you have to work more. So I got this brilliant idea because in the Euston station, all belong to the same company. Actually, all the stations, there are a company franchise, most of the places. So the manager told me, Harry, if you want more hours, I give you hours in Treasure, the shop downstairs. So then it was, I was working Monday to Sunday. Very happy. But still, I was spending more than what I was making. Now I want all of you to raise your hand if there is any point of your life that you or your friends happen to be in this situation that you were spending more than what you were making. Raise your hand. So I was there. I was working Monday to Sunday, 10 hours, 12 hours, and still in this rat race. Until something happened that actually brought me down, and it was the fact that my dad got cancer. So my dad is like a brother to me. I can tell you that I grew up in a poor family because it's not true. Totally the opposite. My mom gave me all the money that I need. My dad, when it comes to money, he opened his wallet and like that and tell me to take everything. Until today. That's the truth. But then, he has cancer. He's going to face a major operation in Madrid. And I'm here in London. And I can't not even send £1. Can't even go and fly there. So my brother has to take all the savings that he has, over 10,000 euros, to save my dad's life. And I did become extremely depressed. I started to smoke like crazy, drink like crazy. And I think in the border of that desperation, in the shared accommodation flat where I used to live in East London, I picked a book that the name was Rich Dad and Poor Dad. And that book was teaching you what we're going to learn this weekend. How to be an entrepreneur. How, if you're an entrepreneur, you don't have to trade time for money. How, if you're an entrepreneur, you can have flexible time, and if the people that you love need it, you have the resources to do it. So I read that book in one day, and I ran to an Atlas bank. They only could lend me £3,000. And with these £3,000, I became, what the book said, a property entrepreneur. And our company so far has sold over £4 million. Now, thank you. Thank you very much. And the point of the story is every single one of us, we're going to have that moment that we are going to sit and look down, and you will be thinking, why this is happening to me? Why? I'm just trying to do what I've been taught. Why life is trapping me like that? And I want that you discover that those moments are there for a reason. Those moments are there to keep you strong. And if any of you have faced any of those moments in your life, I want that you go back again, and I want that you reflect and discover what is the new you that has been possible after this question. See, a lot of us, you say, no, I hate my dad because he doesn't talk to me, or I hate my mom because he doesn't do this. But we don't realize that sometimes that is what makes you stronger. I mean, Yabus has fantastic story he will share with you. I can tell you right now, it was an earthquake in Turkey when he was young. This is true. All his neighbor died, family died, whole destruction. So how you wake up with something like that? Okay? So that's the point of the story, and because of that, I wrote this book. I wrote this book that is here. The name is Climb Big Big Bang. I have it here with me. And this book, I wrote here everything that I know about entrepreneurship. Everything that I know about business, I wrote it in this book. Climb Big Big Bang. You know, when it comes to books, and in this weekend we're going to be talking a lot about books. When it comes to books, there are two kinds of books. There is the passion book, and there is the money book. Yeah? Now, Lee has come with the third concept, which is a book that is mixing your passion and the money book. Right? Now, I wrote this book because I really wanted to help. I really want to help people that come here to London how to find the first job, how to find the learn to speak English, but also how to start a company, how to expand the company, and in a nutshell, some principles that we'll be discussing today in these 2 days weekend. Right. This 2 days weekend, I want to share with you is a workshop. So what that means is that we're gonna be teaching. Mainly today and tomorrow, we're gonna be teaching. We're gonna be teaching about marketing. We're gonna be teaching about exponential business growth strategies. We're gonna be teaching how you build your brand. We're gonna be teaching about a new concept that it calls personal brand. How you can enhance your personal brand, right? Because most of us, sometimes we discover we have a huge corporate brand, but very low personal brand. So how can we raise our personal brand same as our corporate brand? We're gonna be talking about this all this weekend. So I hope that all of you, everybody have pen and paper? Yes? Because this weekend we're gonna learn a lot. Now I'm talking about the Passion and the Money book because this second book that you see here, Speakers and Leaders, yes? This book, we created an amazing workshop, and just by selling the tickets for the workshop of the Speakers and Leaders, we have sold over £100,000. So just imagine, over £100,000 in tickets. Okay? So now raise your hand if you think that I have so many questions. You don't think I have so many questions? Okay. The reason, if you think that I have so many questions, the reason for that is because learning requires energy. So I need you awake. I need you awake because we're going to have a lot of learning, and I want you to participate 100%. So how much I want you to participate?
100%.
How much I want you to participate?
100.
How much?
100.
Very good, very good. We're getting there. 100%. Because the more we move and the more we raise the energy level, the more you learn. Yes? You might get the perception when you come here, oh my God, this guy is crazy. How come he's jumping and he's making us do this and raise your hand and move like that? But the point, everything that we do here is for a reason. We want you to participate because the more you participate, the more active you are, the more you learn. And this weekend is our objective and our purpose that you learn as much as possible. That is the main reason why Yaus, Haluk, Lily, myself, and the speakers that will speak during this weekend, they are coming here for you. Right? Okay, very good. So we need you to participate. The only thing that I need you to do is to have a lot of fun. We want you to have a lot of fun because if we don't have fun when we are learning, then it becomes boring. And you are responsible for your state of mind. You know, the only person that is responsible if you are happy or unhappy is yourself. And you can change that in a second. Now, if you want to attract wealth in your life, be and have a positive state of mind, and being happy will definitely, I can guarantee you, increase that wealth that comes to you by 70%. Just to improve the state of your mind and about being positive. The reason is that business is all about energy. And how many of you have a client that you know is ready to pay you? It's with the money there. It's already ready to pay you and then we're going to give you the money? He said, no, I changed my mind. I don't feel it. Anybody have this experience before? I don't feel it like a client changed their mind or anything. The thing is that we can have a wonderful product, we can have a wonderful service, we can have a wonderful brand, we can have a wonderful everything. But if you are not vibrating in the right frequency, you won't be able to attract this massive wealth to you. That's why I want you to be happy, and that's why I want you to have fun starting from today, because the more you practice to be happy and to have fun and being the right energy, more wealth comes to you. And how we're going to have fun here? We're going to do high five. So I want that you celebrate and have fun over this presentation, and in fact over these 2 days workshop. So turn to the person next to you, give them a high five, and I said, celebrate!
Celebrate.
And there is some music. So turn to the person next to you, because it was too long. I want that you take it to level number 100. Turn to the person next to you, give them a high five, and I said, celebrate! Very good, very good. Very good, excellent, excellent, excellent. We celebrate. Okay, and the other thing that I want you to do is to take action. Is to take action in life. Until you don't take action, nothing moves. For example, who wants this book? There you go. This is a clear example of taking action. Thank you. Yo, give it a hand. No music. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let's play loud the music. Give it a hand. Give it a hand. You can get it. You really want. I said, who wants this book? 3 of you raise your hand. Right? Now holding the book. Yeah. Now, something in him drove this action taking. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Just a metaphor. Yeah? It's just a metaphor. Action will create for you whatever you're looking for. Wherever you're looking for, taking massive action will create that for you. Right? Okay. Now, who is this for? Today, my name is Sardinas, and as the introduction they said, I have thousands of people all over the world how to improve the presentation skill, how to present more confident so you can attract more business to you. As well, I train gold medalists, serial entrepreneurs, speakers, coaches, teachers, you name it, accountants, and from any sort of life, I train people how to become a confident speaker and how you can present effectively so that business you can attract it to you, right? So this presentation, if you're an author, this is for you. If you're an entrepreneur, even if you're a housewife, I want to learn how to communicate better with your children or with your husband. This presentation is also for you, and we're going to learn a lot of amazing things here. Now, why I decided to become a speaker? Yes? The reason why I decided to become a speaker is the reason why everybody wants to become a speaker. You know, I said, I'm going to be rich and famous. Yeah, no, I went to this event of Tony Robbins, and I paid for the ticket. I don't know, I think there was like 1,200, it was like a VIP. And then I go there and I'm sitting and I'm counting, and I'm saying, this guy is making 10 million in this weekend. Just by the amount of people that they were. How much I pay with the ticket. I count the VIP and I'm counting the gold things, and I'm with my calculator like an entrepreneur. When you're an entrepreneur, you go to these events and you see how much you pay for the ticket, you start to count. You say, wow, they're making 10 million. I want to do that, yeah? So that was my inspiration. I mean, I think it's okay. Just let me share it with you, yeah? How many of you would like to trade place with me? Just raise your hand, yeah? So how many of you would like to come here to the stage and imagine, after I finish, the 2 persons that come to the stage has more than 420 million clients combined. So how cool is that you share in the stage with entrepreneurs of this caliber? It's nice, right? So, I mean, this job have a lot of cool things. You like to travel? It's also amazing. And I'm going to tell you the truth, to be an international speaker, it happened to me already twice, that I was in Mexico, and then we have a speaking gig in Singapore. So, just to tell you a long story short, I travel from Mexico to Heathrow, and then I get up to the plane, and in 1 hour, we took, Lily was with me, the other plane all the way to Singapore. And it happened again when we were to do a gig in Ireland as well that we're planning to do for next year. So this job, if you like to travel and you don't mind that the thing can happen to you, because sometimes events are organized in a way that you don't have any choice. You just need to drop off from one plane and go to the other one, otherwise you won't be able to make it. Then it's fine. So this is me, right? I accomplished my goal. I became rich and famous speaking, right? Even in this event, I'm actually sharing the stage with the guy that actually gave me the idea, Tony Robbins. We are speaking at the same event. More than 2,000 people. In mine, when you speak an event like that, just to let you know, it's not like here that I can see all of you. When you speak in a big event like that, you think that you're going to see all your friends, but what you see, it's just nobody. You see a light coming here, a light coming here, a light coming here, a light coming here, and all you can see is a camera exactly like I have here. Yes? And this camera is going to have a red dot. So when you speak in these huge events, the more you have to communicate this to the red dot of that camera, this red dot, the camera it will amplify your picture or your video in this huge screen, and that's how you connect with large audiences. Everybody with me? However, I prefer here. Honestly, you know why? Because I can see every single of your face. And I know that something that we're going to share this weekend will transform your life forever. There is a difference between changing your life and transforming your life. You see, the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, but there is no way back. The butterfly cannot go back to caterpillar. You see, people say, no, I'm going to produce that change. The problem with the change is when you change, you can also change back of what you were before. You know what I mean? How many of you have tried to lose weight like me? So you change, you start to eat healthy and everything, and you drop some pounds, and then you change again and you start eating again, right? So, but when you transform, there is no way back. And I'm confident that this weekend you will learn something that will definitely transform your life. And this is how my life was transformed with public speaking. It was not when I was rich and famous in this huge event with Tony Robbins and speaking in these massive stages around the world. It was specifically in this speaking engagement. I was doing a tour with Lily in Peru. You know, in Peru, you go to Peru, it's very good, right? Because everybody wants you to speak, but nobody wants to pay for the ticket. You know what I mean? Latin America is like that. Yeah? Everybody wants you, but nobody wants to pay with the ticket. So we were told, okay, let's go to Peru. You have 10 speaking engagements, right? As soon as we arrived to Peru, these 10 speakers engagement became 25. There were, Lily, remember we were doing sometimes speaking in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. The chamber of commerce to this, to that. Because once you're there, they put an event very quickly and they fill the room. Amazing. Right?